It's Kim Enchantress from Sydney, Australia. Welcome to Wednesday Love, 8th of November 2023. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to look at what's happening today. And the focus is the star. Beautiful card to start with. So the stars in the Lenormand deck really are a symbol of hope when it comes to relationships. It also forecasts happiness, falling in love, as well as a peaceful, untroubled and sincere emotions and feelings. So, you can truly expect a romantic date today if you're going on a date. So I'm going to pop that here. Now, in the recent past, we've got the whip. Now, the whip represents heavy discussions, that can turn into arguments. It can also indicate conflict that leads to a separation, especially because it's next to the tower here. But, because it is associated with violence, it can represent abuse. And it also has a sexual nature to it. So it can indicate sexual passion, sexual abuse, depending on what cards it's around it. Now, you could be thinking about the fish. So the fish in a love reading usually means a partner's resources, maybe fighting over money. Sometimes it may be you and your partner are about to make a large purchase, or, a house or a car perhaps. And there's arguments, you're not seeing eye to eye there. Taurus, if you're single, it could mean that you're going to get involved with someone who runs their own business, possibly a Gemini. So we're going to go on to the underlying issue. We have the bear. So the presence of the bear means it could be a reliable and loyal man in a woman's life who wants to take care of her. This person's strong and respectful relationship that cannot be ruined, but they are a take charge kind of person about to enter your life if you're single. There could be a power struggle in a relationship and you need to find some balance if you're coupled. Or it just means that this partner has a strong hold over you. He or she is exerting too much influence on you and it's becoming harmful for your well-being, for your relationship in general. Now, in the near future, we have the tower. So different kind of meaning than the tarot tower, but it's also about isolation. So it can mean that, something's standing in your way of finding or creating love in your life. Perhaps you or a partner or your love interest is feeling rather guarded, so you're putting up walls. And it can also signal fear of feeling vulnerable in this relationship. Now, with the animal tarot as the advice, we have the awakening card here, the giraffe. So maybe you've got to look at things in a different way, look at the situation in a different perspective, and it'll all possibly make sense to you. There is abundance coming, there is transformation, and even if your progress in the relationship is coming to a halt, it will only be temporary, and then you'll see things start moving again with the fish. Things will start flowing again. Sometimes if you are separating, you may want to ask yourself, how can a spiritual awakening end a relationship? You would think that one person going through a spiritual awakening can only be a good thing. After all, it's meant to make you more at peace within yourself. If there's problems that are occurring in this relationship, maybe one person goes through the spiritual awakening and the other person doesn't. Or, the reason it causes tension, like the whip, is that one person has come to a series of profound realization about their life and the other person struggles because they're not comprehending what's going on today. So the best advice from the Awakening card this way is you can continue focusing on your spiritual journey instead of holding on to relationships that are becoming stagnant. That's the best advice that's coming out. So, it could be going towards a separation, and it's going to be for your best interest for you. If you decide to go with the flow and stay in a controlling relationship, it can also lead to always reflecting on this relationship. But that's what's happening for you today, the 8th of November 2023, Taurus. So I'm sending lots of love and healing your way. Bye for now.